Okay, one of the biggest things to come out of CES this year was without a doubt Lenovo's brand new AI, Kira. Now, the vision here is incredibly bold, a single personal AI that literally follows you everywhere you go. But what does that actually mean for us? Let's break it down. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You're researching something on your phone, maybe on your commute, and then you get to your desk, you flip open your laptop, and you have to start all over again. It's like all your devices live in their own little separate worlds. It's this constant low-grade frustration, and you just feel like they should be way smarter about working together. Well, the solution to this very problem actually has a name. It's called context-carrying AI. Just think of it as an assistant that doesn't just live on one device, but kind of floats between all of them, carrying the context of what you were just doing. It knows the project you're working on, that article you were just reading, and it can even guess what you're probably going to do next. And that, right there, is the core idea behind Lenovo's Kira. So, here's what we're going to cover in this explainer. First, we'll get into what Kira is. Then, we'll explore this massive AI twin vision behind it. After that, we'll peek under the hood to see how it works, check out the seriously futuristic wearable tech it's heading towards, and then we'll tackle the big one, the privacy question. All right, first up, one AI for everything. Lenovo's answer to our totally disconnected digital lives is a new platform called Kira, and that's pronounced Kira. The goal here is simple but huge, to be the only AI you'll ever need. So what is Kira, really? Well, at its core, it's a super personalized AI assistant. It's designed to be the brain that creates the seamless link between your devices, starting with Lenovo PCs and Motorola phones. The whole point is to get that uninterrupted experience we were just talking about. It's built to anticipate what Lenovo calls your next move, so when you switch from your phone to your laptop, bam, Kira has everything already pulled up and ready to go, whether that work is happening on the device itself or in the cloud. But here's the thing, Kira is so much more than just another handy assistant. Lenovo is playing a much, much bigger game here. They're moving way beyond simple convenience and into something far more ambitious. This quote from Luca Rossi, one of the top execs at Lenovo, gets right to the heart of it. The goal isn't just an assistant, it's an AI twin, a digital version of you that understands your workflow, your habits, and your needs across every single platform you use. Windows on your PC, Android on your phone, even your watch. I mean, that is a seriously ambitious idea. So this really breaks down the two competing strategies you see on the market right now. On one side, you've got the walled garden approach. Think Apple, think Samsung. Everything works beautifully as long as you stay inside their ecosystem. Lenovo is trying something completely different, an open collaboration approach. Instead of building walls, they're building bridges to partners, like Microsoft. And this quote just drives that point home. Lenovo isn't trying to beat Microsoft's Copilot. Kira is designed to work with it. The best way to think about it is that Kira isn't just another AI. It's more like the conductor of an entire orchestra of AIs. It decides which tool is best for the job and makes sure they all have the right information to work together perfectly. Okay, so the big picture vision is awesome, but how does this thing actually work? Let's get into the brains and the brawn behind Kira. That word orchestration is absolutely key here. Kira basically sits on top of all your devices and acts as this orchestration layer. Its main job is to collect all the context, what you're doing, what apps you're using, what you're looking at, and then share that info seamlessly so that whatever device you pick up next is ready for your next move. Now, to make all this magic happen, your hardware needs to be up to snuff. Kira is designed to run on modern chips from Intel, AMD, and Snapdragon. But, and this is important, it needs a powerful neural processing unit, or NPU. That's basically a special chip just for handling AI tasks really efficiently. That, plus a good chunk of memory, is why at first, Kira is only going to be available on new higher-end devices that have the necessary horsepower. And look, Lenovo is being pretty smart about how they roll this out. It's going to start small, shipping on select new devices. From there, it'll constantly get better through over-the-air updates. And then, as the software gets more efficient and the hardware gets more powerful, the big plan is to expand Kira's availability to more and more devices over time. Okay, now this is where things get really, really wild. Kira isn't just about the devices we use today. Lenovo sees it as the brain for the devices we're all going to be wearing tomorrow. Just look at some of the stuff they're playing with in the lab. Project Maxwell is this proof of concept AI pendant you'd wear like a necklace. They're also prototyping smart glasses and even ambient AI sensors you could just place around your home or your office. The whole idea is that these devices will just constantly and passively capture data to make your AI twin even smarter and more helpful. Pretty cool, right? But, and this is a big but, here's the reality check. According to Lenovo, the single biggest obstacle, the #1 challenge for making these futuristic wearables a real thing, is power. How on earth do you pack enough computing muscle and a battery that lasts all day into something as tiny as a pendant or a pair of glasses? That is the billion-dollar question the entire industry is racing to solve. And, all of this, an AI that knows everything, wearables that are always listening, it all leads us to the most important question of all. If you have an AI that knows literally everything about you, who is in control of all that data? I mean, this is the whole thing, isn't it? An AI twin that has all your context is incredibly powerful, super convenient, but it also means it holds the most sensitive, personal data you can possibly imagine. So, who gets the keys to that kingdom? Now, Lenovo was very aware of this concern. They knew this was coming, and they stressed this one phrase over and over and over again in their announcement: with your permission. This is the entire foundation of their approach to privacy and security. The idea is that everything Kira does, it does with your explicit consent. So, what does with your permission actually mean when you get down to it? Well, it's a promise of total transparency about what data is being collected. It means giving you fine-grained control to decide what information leaves your device and what stays local, just for you. The system is being built with all these different filters so you can easily manage it, and Lenovo is basically saying that your control, your safety, is their absolute top priority. So, that leaves us with the big question. Lenovo is making a huge bet that we'll all want a personal AI twin that has the full context of our lives. The potential for convenience is just off the charts, but it requires an enormous amount of trust. So what do you think? Is this the ultimate convenience, or is it the ultimate risk? Is this the future we're all heading for, and is that trade-off worth it? That's the conversation that Kira is starting.